everybody. I'm Charlene Shirk. I'm your host of Digital Champions, where we have the opportunity to speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. Joining us today is Marc Brookland. SEO Look is his company. Marc, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Well, you know, SEO. Everybody talks about SEO, but unfortunately, when you talk to customers, a lot of them I think those mean important words, but I'm not really sure what it all means. So let's start with talk about what your company does, because you really do have a niche in the SEO space.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned everyone just knows about SEO and they say it's something I got to have. No idea what it is, because that's something that we face every single day. And a huge part of our job, or my job, is making sure that the businesses that we're working with do have an understanding of what we do for them on a monthly basis, and that they can understand and appreciate the value that we're bringing to them each and every month as we help them try to grow their business online. So, well, the people who we're targeting are generally smaller businesses. I came up working at a small agency, my first job out of college, and I could see all the different business owners coming in who didn't have a ton of money. They didn't have these huge monthly or annual budgets to spend on digital marketing, and to see them get turned away and then get stuck with some second-rate agency or someone who, a company that doesn't really care about who they are, what they do, or to really help them. These businesses are just stuck, and they can never break through that ceiling and get to the next level. And that's something that happened to my dad. Actually, he is retired now, but he used to own a pharmacy. He was working with a not so great digital agency. And once I became at a high enough level of expertise where I felt comfortable in helping him myself, he tried to cancel services with this agency, of course, and without telling him around anything, completely shut his website off. He had no idea. He didn't even own the website. He was renting this website for however long he's been with them, and it crushed him. It absolutely crushed him, and it took me almost a year before I could get him back to where he was.
Wow, that's a lesson learned for everybody. That's a cautionary tale for everybody.
Yeah,
read the contract.
Really. And people just don't know. They don't realize, and that was really the driving force of SEO Locale. I want to be someone who can actually help these small business owners who don't have thousands of dollars a month to spend in digital marketing, but really need someone who can create a sound SEO strategy to set them up for success, not just for when they're working with me, but for anything that they do beyond that.
And SEO has been something that's been, we just kind of kidded around, people have heard of it, they don't know what it really is, they know they need to have it. Mm-hmm. So share with me, in the next couple of years, what changes do you see happening in the SEO space?
Yeah, I think voice search is obviously becoming more and more important and more valuable. And there are some different strategies that you can implement in terms of the content that you're optimizing for your campaign to make sure that you are going to be easily accessible with, Alexa or Amazon, whatever these different Siri, all these different voice search platforms that people are using more and more. It's only going to get more popular. So it's important to focus on your content, make sure that it is easily readable and digestible. And another big important thing that I think is a little bit overlooked is making sure that the user experience is as strong as it possibly can be. And you want to have your page run as fast as possible. You want to make sure that the user navigation is as appropriate as possible, and people have no issues navigating through the website, getting from your home page to your About Us page to your contact page, and making that, optimizing the experience and making sure that you have a clean and fast website, I think is going to be more and more important as search engines continue to evolve.
And you really walk through kind of the customer experiences that go through your site. They should be going here, they should be going here, and then they should be doing the call to action, which means you're making money when they click on this. And don't put any obstacles in between you and them being able to pay you and make you money.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's the end of it. As important as that is, the experience is only as good as if you're making money. So,
Yeah.
you need to make sure you have that clear path for them. Absolutely.
Marc, all great advice. Thank you so much for breaking it down for us. Great stuff. That's Marc Brookland from SEO Locale joining us today. Thank you so much. And I'm your host, Charlene Shirk on Digital Champions, and we shall see you next time.